Even the table where I usually sat with Willie was filled up. There was only one empty table, and there was a reason it was empty. It was the one next to the teacher's table. Because at our school, the teachers get lunch for free. Except it's not really free. To get a free lunch, they have to eat in the cafeteria when their class eats. That was Mrs. Carp's idea to help keep the lunchroom quieter. So I went to the empty table and sat down, alone, just me and my orange patrol belt. And I said to myself, I can live through this. I know I can. I can live through this. I opened my lunch bag, and that made me feel better right away. My mom had packed chocolate pudding plus fig Newtons, 2 desserts. So I wanted to get the rest of my food out of the way fast. I had just taken a huge bite out of a bologna sandwich when a voice behind me said, "Is this seat taken? The teacher's table is too crowded today." It was Mrs. Codd, my art teacher, and before I could chew or swallow or say a word, she sat down right next to me, ripped the lid off a Tupperware tub, and started eating a salad that smelled like rotten eggs and onions. And she sat there next to me. When she wasn't jamming the salad into her mouth, she was smiling at me and chatting away like she was my best friend or something. I stopped chewing and looked around the room. About half the kids in the cafeteria were staring at me, staring at us, at me and Miss Scott. And I could see what they were thinking. It was all over their faces, as plain as grape jelly. Jake Drake is such a teacher's pet that he even eats lunch with one. I finished my sandwich and then ate my 2 desserts so fast I didn't taste them. Then I looked sideways at Mrs. Carr said, "Gotta go." And before she could say anything, I grabbed my garbage and left. I went straight across the room, dumped my trash, and went out the side door to the playground. The first thing I did outside was take off the orange belt and stuff into my pocket, because Mrs. Carr never said I had to wear this during recess. Willie waved at me from the other side of the playground, and I ran over to meet him. The sun was shining, the sky was blue, and the birds were singing. It was a beautiful May afternoon. It was the recess, and I had to survive lunch. I started to feel okay again.